Okay, so I know this is late, but at least I'm gonna be posting. And last night I did one, recorded one, but it was like what, maybe like turn it down a little. Maybe it was like I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. It wasn't even that long at all. Um, because I was in a hurry. Cause we were going to lunch. We were going to dinner like right then. Like, oh crud, I gotta get this done real quick. But no, I'm gonna redoing it and posting it today, even though today's Clayton's day technically. But Clayton, I hope you understand. I'm excited to do that. So let's see what's going on. Oh, okay. So Clayton asked me, so I'm gonna get this done. I'm right out of the way. My last posts, I told you guys that I did not know what I was gonna do for my final project for art class because we could do anything we wanted. Um, well, my friend gave me an idea, and I thought it was fantastic. If you know what the music is, you probably guessed it already. But if you don't, I'm gonna tell you. I have the schematics over here as well that I drew up yesterday in art class. If I can get there, we are. So I'm gonna be making a hidden blade from Assassin's Creed. It's gonna be awesome. So here are the schematics. Here's the leather thing, right? This is the leather that I'm gonna have for like the bracer type area on the top. This will be the mechanics of the actual hidden blade. Like I'll have the drawer glider. Be right there. That'll be a drawer glider. It'll stay right there when I'm moving around normally with a magnet. The magnet will keep the blade part in place, and then when I make like a jolt, it'll shoot forward, and then the blade will be out. The blade will be made out of a Nerf sword or the Nerf dagger and shield. I'm thinking of going with the sword because it'll be cheaper and it's thinner. That's kind of skinnier, so I have a better chance of doing what I need to. Let's see. This is kind of out of the way, Adam. This is what it's kind of look from the side, like a little bit of the brace area. The gray areas will be like what it's metallic looking, and that'll be made out of soda cans or Sourceful, you know. I'm thinking that the mechanical part, hidden blade part, will be inside of a leather pouch on the bottom. I don't know right now. Kind of. That's just what the schematics look like right now. So yeah, that's gonna look pretty cool. I'll show you guys that when I'm completely done. It'll be pretty legit. Let's see what else. Oh, okay. So I started watching Lost. And honestly, it got me hooked. Within the first six episodes, it got me hooked. Favorite character, John Locke, by far. He's the most boss. Let's see. Yeah, Lost is awesome. I know there's gonna be a ton of my fucks around. Let's see. What else? Oh, okay, so League of Legends. I told you, I know I've talked about League of Legends already. I finally got the champion that I wanted to get for a while. Her name is Akali. I'm going to give you just basic what she is. She's a ninja. Yes. Yeah, she's a ninja. I could see Clayton right now going, really? Of course. I could see him doing that right then. Let's see. Hold on. Boom. Okay. So she has 2 commas that she attacks with. She is a close range character. She's not like a mage or long range. She runs up, hits. She's got this really cool, her ultimate, which is like the final attack you can get, which is the most powerful usually. Is what you do is you hit. Let's see. R is what you do to activate the ultimate. You hit R, and then you click on someone, and it shoots towards them and hits them real quick. So a really good combo to have is use your Q, which throws one of her commas at them. Like, it throws and comes back. It hits them, and it marks them for like 6 seconds. Then you use the ultimate to dash up and hit them. It deals them extra damage because they were targeted, and you get back energy, because she doesn't use mana. She uses this thing called energy. so she can only use so many moves at she can only string so many moves together at one point. And then anyway, so you use the Q to target them, then you use your ultimate to run up and smack them like harder than usual, and then you use the E, which what did I just do? Whatever. And then you hit E, so that way it hits them again really hard. And so what happens is when you hit them after they've been targeted, it brings back all the energy that you just used. So pretty much it's just like target, boom, energy's restored, and you hit them again. That's a combo I usually use. The thing is, she's not to be used as a character who can do a lot of damage over a span of time. She needs to hit hard really fast and then run away, because she is kind of squishy, meaning that she can get hit and it's gonna hurt quite a bit. So I read up some guides and I assumed this already, but the guides say that the longer she's in battle, the less of a chance she has of surviving. So she can't solo, meaning she can't be by herself in a lane. It's really complicated. I'm gonna have to show a thing. Okay, so I'm gonna skip to like a layout of a map area, and then kind of talk with that. So, okay, so this map area that is on there is where was it? Right. Okay, so each individual area to the next base, which is what that bricked off area is, those are called lanes. All three of those. There's the one in the middle, the one down going kind of like the L shape, and the one going like in a 7. Those are all lanes. And so usually with a 5v5, someone has to solo, meaning that they are alone on a lane. And usually people solo mid, and then 2 people on the bottom, 2 people on top. And so, like I was saying, Akali cannot solo because she needs someone that can run in front of her and take damage while she's kind of in the back throwing her little kamas. And so, where was I? Right. So my friends and I did a 5v5 yesterday, which is 5-person versus 5-person. This is a stage for a 5v5. There's a completely different stage for a 3v3, which only has 2 lanes rather than the 3, so that way 2 can get bottom and 1 can get top on a 3v3 usually. So my friend and I he was playing Garen and I was playing Akali. Where was it? Right. So we took bottom, and a couple of champions is what the characters are called. They're called champions. 2 of them came up, so I started going, and they started doing a lot of damage to me, so I started running away, and they started chasing me. So my friend Garrett, being Garen, it's funny. Anyway, he does this little thing called we call it a spin to win. It's just a little thing, inside joke between League of Legends players. Did a spin to win, following them, so it was dealing a crud ton of damage, and they almost died, and then I ran up and beat the crud out of them. It was awesome. So yeah, those little like monster things, like with the wolves and these like the little Loch Ness monster-esque thing and all that stuff. Yes, you can walk on the water because it's very, very shallow. It's just like maybe like 3 inches, maybe 5 inches of water, so someone can walk in there. It's not a problem. All those creatures, you can go and attack them, and they give you buffs, meaning that they make your teammates stronger. Well, some of them. Some of them make the whole team. Some of them only make you. But yeah, that's usually called jungling. Sometimes you can have 2 people solo, and then 1 person jungles and comes and helps the other 2 people once in a while. But usually my friends and I play 2 on top, 2 on bottom, 1 solo. So yeah, the 2 bases. Those little squares that you see, the squares you see inside of the bases, the little squares are called inhibitors, and when an opponent destroys an inhibitor, your minions, I'll get to that in a second actually, You spawn super minions rather than regular minions. And what minions are is like 30 seconds into a match, minions start spawning and they start going towards the enemy base and they try to take out towers along the way, so that way they don't attack you. You can attack. Okay, towers are kind of complicated. With towers, if you are not attacking an enemy champion, they will not attack you. Or an enemy champion is not attacking you, they won't attack you. But as soon as an enemy champion starts attacking you, or you attack an enemy champion, or like around that area, like really close, like kind of close to it, the tower starts shooting at you, and it deals a crud ton of damage. So usually when an opponent champion comes, I usually kind of run away, get away from the tower. Right, and so yeah, so when you kill the inhibitors, you spawn super minions rather than regular minions. The bigger square, that's called a nexus, and when the whole point is to destroy the opponent's nexus. Each inhibitor has one turret by it, and each nexus has 2 turrets by it. That circle-esque area by the 2 corners, those are spawning points, and that you can go there to heal up real quick as well. In that circle is a shop that you can buy items to help you up as well. But you only get items for that one match, but you only get money for that match as well, so it's fine. So yeah, that's kind of like the League of Legends is a lot more complicated than this, and I'm not going to get into it because it'd take up another like maybe 10 minutes. So I'm going to go back to my face because it's beautiful and shabloom.